The show is about to begin.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Well, good evening.
Good
How are
evening,
y'all
Bill.
tonight?
Doing good, doing good. How about yourself?
Doing
Excellent.
pretty good.
It's nice to have you on with us. Dan, would you like to go over what shows we have this weekend before we get into talking about the Team No Chill event?
We definitely can. Let me
Thank you, sir.
swap one little screen here for everything. I know we got 4 shows coming up this weekend. And let's see, they're all actually in the kind of the middle of the US here. Richard doesn't have anything, and I'm not really seeing anything specific for the East Coast. But Pop Tart's got the Spring Jams coming up this weekend. That's in Ashland City, Tennessee. Brandon's Birthday Bash coming up. That's going to be in Marion, Indiana. Jimmy and Sonia have Super Dave's Birthday Bash. That's going to be, actually, this is going to be a fun location. It's down in Riverfront Park in Kansas City. But that is also where Jimmy and Sonia had finals event, which I believe was 2020. So big hotel and casino right next door to that. And then we got your Team No Chill event down there in Auburn, Alabama coming up this weekend.
Excellent. So, you were talking about Jimmy and Sonia's event.
Yep.
That is Mr. Super Dave himself. Happy birthday, sir.
Yep. That should
Man,
be
he's a
fantastic
staple in our
photo weekend.
community. We can't
If I
go without
wasn't,
saying happy birthday to him.
Definitely, yeah. If I wasn't already having plans for both checking out stuff that we were talking about just before the show started, me going down to Omaha for a couple days here and then back up to Fargo to check out stuff there. I would be trying to get down. I'd leave right from Omaha and head on down to Riverfront Park down there in Kansas City, and I'd enjoy that show because Jimmy and Sonia put on good shows, and that is a fantastic facility to have it at. It is right along the river. There is a large casino, literally, it's probably it's a quarter mile, maybe half a mile away at the most. And it's a good time right there. Always a good show.
All right. Well, Miss Queen, would you like to tell us about where the show's going to be this weekend?
All right. So the show this weekend, the Team No Chill show, hosted by me, yours truly. It's going to be in Auburn, Alabama, at the I pronounce it wrong every time. Sam Duckford Park. It's a nice stadium. I've seen it. It's really big. It has a nice area. It's a nice layout. So that's going to be this weekend. Starts at 2:00 from 2 to 7. And then there's an after party, or I guess pretty much kind of like just hanging out afterwards because, having a lot and having to leave at a separate time. So don't think that it's just like strictly over. The fun is strictly over at 7:00. It's not. It's going to keep going just elsewhere.
And yes, please check the event on this one because there was an address change in the beginning. They had to go to a bigger location.
Mm-hmm.
Already knew it.
Yeah.
So proud of those guys.
Oh yeah. They've been promoting heavy. I see them every time I log in. It's the flyer. It's the flyer. It's the flyer. It's the flyer. And I'm proud of them, especially for this being their first show. But they have I've already just heard about the masses coming. So also because it's pretty cool because my family stays down that way, so my family actually gets to come to an event. And I'm glad that it's going to be their event that they get to, just see me in action, see us having a good time. I want them to meet them and just to see, because my little sister, she's starting to get into audio a little bit. So I'm glad she's in that area so she can, have somebody to reach out to if she has any questions and stuff like that. So.
Absolutely. All right.
So
For the Team No Chill guys, let's see. We've got Mr. Ben Ray. Mitchell Smith. Oh, good Lord. How deep are they now? Because at my last show that they come to at the box shop, we had to stop all traffic to let them boys in.
Yes. I don't even know how
Like
many they are. Yes.
Pattern of movement.
Yes. They are definitely heavy. They have a deep lineup. They made sure of that. And I'm glad to see it for them because when I met them last year at the show in Atlanta, so when I met them, they were, I think, just getting started or already started. But from 1 year, the transition from 1 year, crazy. Like it's like a blink of an eye, and it's just like 50 more people in the lineup. So, oh yeah.
Well, I've known most of this team for many years. Mm-hmm. All of them are audio to the core and have been for years. Most are builders, installers. You've got salesmen on that team. Man, DS18 is heavy on that team too.
Oh yeah. Yep, you said we currently have 53 members.
Oh, good job, y'all. Good job. That's something to be proud of, especially when your guys actually show up.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right. Anybody know where this after party is? Because I think I saw level 1, but I don't exactly know what that is.
I don't have the address. Let me see if Ben or Ben or Mitchell, anybody's going to drop it in. But the location is called level 1. I don't exactly.
Good evening, Joe.
Yep. Level 1 bar and lounge.
There we go. Okay, that ain't far at all.
Mm-mm.
Not far at all.
It's like
Well,
the next.
this will be my last Alabama show. So I expect them to come out deep and heavy. All my guys from Alabama and Georgia, because this is convenient from both states.
Yes, it is. Like right there, like right in the right at teeter tottering on the area. It's not too much from everybody. So yeah,
Sure.
but I'll
Always a
be
good thing
Even
when you can
convenient for
draw
some
from multiple
Florida
areas and
guys.
things like that. That's always good.
what was that? What'd you say? I missed it. I'm
I
sorry.
was going to say it's always good when you can draw from multiple areas, get in a lot of folks from. Well, it's a little far from Atlanta, I guess, as I'm looking at the map here for it. But if you can draw from 2 or 3 states for something, always a good thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Speaking of drawing from many states, Mr. Jonathan Price has already announced he will be there and be playing. That's a big deal.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yep. Jonathan and Roderick, I think he announced it as well.
Yes.
So I saw that. So yeah, so it's gonna be it's gonna be amazing for you guys.
Heavy hitters coming out. And if they have not saw yours since that paint job, oh my God, they need to hurry up and get on out there because that paint job something
Yeah, thank you.
great
Thank
on
you.
your truck.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's trouble keeping it clean. I tell you that.
Oh, I can imagine because I wouldn't want a second dust on that thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
horrible. Good evening, Ray. How are you? I would be sad if that blazer didn't make an appearance for this show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of expecting the lime green suit too, man. My send-off show.
And that's
There
crazy.
you
As many times as me and Ben have met each other at these shows, he has yet to get in. We have yet to swap demos. And you would think that we would have, yeah.
He never gets out of his own.
Yeah,
He's
he
always
does,
sitting
yeah.
up there demoing or helping one of the guys in the lanes.
Yep, yep.
And spends a lot of time in the lanes with us.
Okay, yeah. Have you ever seen a blazer at the show without the suit? He said.
Nope. And God, is it a treat. I've got a video of him from a couple of years back with his blazer out there dancing. Man, I love that. I love it when people can get excited for a good show. Good evening.
Jonathan, shut up. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Me and Jonathan go way back to when I first started. A lot of people don't even know that I was doing car audio in 2006 when I was in the military. Like I just didn't start, when I came out with Queen Kong, I was doing it in 2006 with a little Altima in 212s, then 215s. So I've been doing it while I was in Tennessee when I actually started. So
Didn't know that at all.
Yep. I've been doing it for a while.
Had a trunk car. Yay.
Yep. Oh yeah. Then I had to go a little bit. I had to go a little bit different afterwards. I was like, let me try to do something else, and it just went from one thing to another to extreme. So. What?
Every window and every A pillar, B pillar, C pillar, D pillar, C pillar, the floor.
Right.
You'll be
You
flappy.
ripped about everything on that thing.
You'll be flappy roof on the way home. I hope it don't rain.
Right. The floor is going to drop out if he's saying that. He's going to Fred Flintstone it on the way back home.
I'm just saying.
Oh man.
He be riding on the transmission.
He said I had an Ultima with 210. It was definitely 212s. I don't, whatever.
Oh, you kept them clean though.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep, there's one more we're worried about. We might need to call a glass man.
Right. On to have them on site, right? The safe light people, just to tell them to come
Yep.
and sit out there. Yeah. It might
'Cause
be
we
good
got a
for 'em.
couple that are coming, might not be leaving with windshields, but all of these guys live pretty close, so they'll make it home.
Oof. Oh my goodness. I was already talking. I'm not going to try to go for that much, but I was talking to Ben. I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and take it to the shop. Take mine to the shop after the show to keep it there, just in case if anything happens to it. But
That's when you just call up your safety glass auto guy and you just say, hey, we need 3 Yukon windshields. We need an Excursion windshield. We need a Sentra windshield. You just
Yep.
tell them, hey, just load up the van and we'll keep you busy all afternoon.
yep, make sure your whole day is open. When you come.
We'll put a retainer for you on every Saturday at this particular
yeah.
show.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
only
that'll
once
be
a
good
month,
for them. That'll
every
be good for
Saturday.
'em. Good business tactic. They should really look into that sometimes. Like just to stay, you go close by, especially on like audio shows. That'd be a good business tactic for a windshield company.
Yes, it would be. All right. Well, we know that one's gone.
Right.
He just said that in stone. Yep, that
Yeah.
one's gone.
Well,
He probably gonna need a door after this too.
right. Oh
If
my
it's-
goodness.
No, Mitchell, if it's an extra, you got to bring that to the show just to make sure. Because if you paid $300 for it, I'm sure someone there will pay $400 to get it fixed right away. Make some money, man. Got to hustle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. That's the show.
That is the show. The one in Auburn, Alabama this weekend. Oh yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Very Courtney. Got everybody checking in tonight. Saw Jimmy check in a little while ago as well. Yeah, trying to keep them laminated together. It can be a trick sometimes.
Yes, sir. We'll be there.
Yes. They will be.
Absolutely. Bring your trunk car and come on down.
Mm-hmm.
Further you get south, the better these numbers seem to get due to elevation.
Right.
I think Jimmy and I might disagree with that a little bit, but
Oh, well, I see it heavy in my area.
oh, geez, John.
There
said
we
6
go.
years.
Oh, we thank you.
That's there and back.
Don't tell me.
5 hours.
You better be there too. Now that you said that, because if you're driving 6 hours from South Carolina, it's about 6 hours too. So, come on. Oh yeah.
When I was looking at the map earlier for it here, Queen, it was
There we go.
18 hours for me.
It was what? How far?
I don't know.
18 hours.
Oh, oh
It
no.
would be a little long for me to be able to do it, but I've done similar trips in the past where it's been something stupid like that. But
What?
We
yeah,
just
yeah,
did a
it's been done
17-hour trip to turn down for what, and then turned around and come right back home the same weekend.
I
Yep.
saw it. There's no way. Like how? No. I don't even know what I just can't
You
even
just-
imagine.
You
what
find a
happens.
good playlist and you just drive.
Or I fall asleep and she teleports.
That's when you just find your favorite band that's been in on, 10, 12 albums or so, and you put them on shuffle and you just go.
You just riding and
You
vibing.
go
And
on, your Spotify or your
That's it.
Pandora playlist that's got 100 songs on it. And when you finally hear the first one repeat, that's when you go to favorites number 2 and then
Oh.
favorites number 3.
oh, okay. When y'all make long trips like that, do you like traveling better at night or during the day?
I personally like traveling at night for the simple reason that whenever I have been traveling for whether it be work or anything else,
Mhm.
it's easier to travel at night because there's less traffic, there are less accidents, there are less cops, and honestly, 85, 90 miles an hour at night, it just seems like you travel faster. It's better at night than doing it during the day where you got to fight all the traffic, and I honestly can make up more time at night as well. So it is better for me to travel at night, but other than that, it's easier because there is less traffic. There's no congestion. The only
Yeah.
thing you got to watch out for is the occasional animal crossing the road, whether it's
Yeah.
a cat or a dog or a deer or whatever. And you just make sure you stay awake.
Man, it looks like it's about 80% that would rather travel at night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, much less stupid on the road. I like that.
Exactly. Although I think Eric would amend that statement to say that as soon as I get on the road, it doubles the amount of stupid out there.
Yeah, that last show, man, it took us a while to get up out of there. It probably took an hour to get out of the Freaknik show.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, ooh. But man, traffic was still heavy coming in when we decided to go.
It was that path.
Yeah,
Yeah, they had
that show
place
does
filled up.
really good every year.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
They were 4 wide trying to get out, jockeying for position. And you wouldn't think a Corvette would try to run over you, but they will.
Oh yeah. That's why you pull out in front of most of the. If you pull out in front of the expensive car, you know that they're going to have to stop because it's either leased or they're making such high payments that they can't afford to live without it for a while. So I pull my $200 shitbox out in front of all the Mercedes and BMWs that I can find. It's more fun. It's more interesting. Oh yeah. 4 and 6 wide is always what you see pulling out of shows, especially the big shows that are out there.
Good evening, sir. They have a wedding coming up on 4/20. So
Well, there you go.
I don't have a show on 4/20, y'all.
Mine is actually the night before. I'm doing another Friday night thing on the 19th up here. So, hey, there you go. Please hit your caps.
Are you enjoying the night shows now? I figured you would really like them.
All right. The sound cut out.
Yeah. And David, yeah, like you said, sometimes if it's easier to drive at night. If you leave late at night, you get there right away in the morning. You get that second wind at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and you're good for the rest of the day. It turns into a nice 24-hour that you're awake. It's not bad sometimes to be able to do that. Especially if you got a
Only
second
base
driver
heads do
someone
that.
that can drive with you. That does help. Even if it's one of the
You
kids.
rarely see the car club community, drive 17 hours to a show.
Definitely not.
That's just a Bayhead type stuff.
Yeah, definitely not driving. I mean, I haven't seen. I'm coming to think about it now. Like I've never really heard anybody say, "Hey, yeah," from a car show, car club community, like, "Hey, let's drive all the way." No.
And yet we don't think it sounds insane when we say it. Yeah, I'm just gonna take, a 12-hour trip to a Bay show this weekend
Hmm.
and then turn around, come on back.
Yeah, that's well,
It's the same.
We are a
same thing you hear
dedicated
from
culture.
NASCAR pit crews. It's you leave the Atlanta Speedway, you got to head over to Texas, and the next weekend you're in Bristol or you're coming back into Richmond or something. The weekend after that, you're at the Brickyard in Indianapolis. You're zigzagging across the country, and it's just it's the way that it is for some folks. It's weird when other people say it and you think about it, but if you're dedicated, sometimes that's what you're doing.
Right.
I don't think nothing to doing it every weekend. It is what it is. You keep going to the same shows, you get the same results. If you get to go and experience all of the shows, then you
Mhm.
know what your favorites really are.
Yeah, and Wally
These
just kind of
are
hit on
good
it there, too.
shows.
Yep.
This show is supposed to be amazingly good. The Chronic Palooza that Jimmy's going to be doing,
Mhm.
supposed to be a great show coming up. All right, we taking bets on how many cars Casey stands on this weekend.
You better not stand on mine. I know that much.
I'm betting on it's every one of them.
I told him
At
he can
some
stand on my tire. That's about it. That's as far as you can go. You can stand on the tire. As soon as I see your foot reach up the step anywhere else, me or you go be in the grass. So
Pixar doesn't happen there, Rachel. But yeah, probably like 23. Pixar doesn't happen.
Well, if you've seen her paint job, you would understand this. They had her truck for a hot minute doing a perfect paint job.
yeah.
They didn't skip out, not the slightest. Good
Nothing.
evening,
Marcus,
sir.
how you doing?
Yeah. But yeah. Casey's gonna be probably just trying to hop from roof to roof out there if everybody's parked close enough, knowing him. Casey proof your roof.
I had a car trying to compete in trunk rattle, and Casey standing on the trunk. I'm like, all right, well, we'll just let Casey win.
I'd assume if you Casey proofed it, the screws are sticking up through the roof, so he can't put his feet down. So
Right.
that would be one way to
Can't
do
wait
it.
to see trophies either. Good evening, Miss Connie.
Hey, Connie.
Good to see you in here. Everybody's Casey proofing the roofs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got him down to about 6 cars he can actually stand on.
About
We're gonna have a Casey line.
6 that he has written consent and permission. He had to sign you got to come through and sign a waiver if you want Casey to stand on your roof or not. We're gonna have him print it out
With Casey,
with the other forms.
just make a whole Casey lane, so he can just go from one to the next. Make it
Right.
easy on him, so he ain't got to.
There we go. They made it just for him.
There you go. Bedliner helps.
All
Grip as well.
right, what's the entry cost and gate fee, ma'am?
The entry fee is, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Hold on. The entry fee is $25 for show vehicles, $5 admission. So $5, regular admission, you just
Thank
come in. If you want to enter your vehicle, $25.
Excellent. It's nice to see
Mhm.
some nice, reasonable gate fees.
Right.
As always, for Base Wars, first run, $30. After that, it's 20 and free reruns all the event. Keep them lanes coming.
Oh, yeah.
Food stamps accepted. No. Well, depends on the food, I would think, Jonathan, and how many that your judges might be.
Right.
Uh-oh. Mm. For those that
Where
don't
is
know,
Casey?
Casey's always on somebody's roof at a show.
Where's he at? He's not even in here tonight.
And then he teleports because I never see him actually climbing on or climbing down. I just look,
Oh,
and he's up there, and then I look, and then he's walking around. I'm just like, oh, okay.
I was laughing at Freaknik. Every time I turn around, I'd look up and he was on top of another car in a whole different location.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, he makes it easy to find him.
Yeah. You're right.
Good evening, sir. Good to have everybody in here. It's good to have everybody joining us because I'm about to have to go get knee deep in epoxy in there. Ugh.
What? You don't sound
Oh, yeah,
okay.
we're doing a couple sets of doors and a box tonight.
Ooh. Okay.
Lots of fun.
All right, we got any food trucks coming?
I'm not sure about that. Ben Mitchell, any food trucks, vendors, are they gonna be out there?
Yeah, I sent Ben a link. He could just be in here telling us this.
Right, he could.
You got to pick a vehicle.
Yes. This is facts.
He said he wished he could hear us. Hold on, let me.
Tell him to click the link. Good Lord. I'm sure if we don't have food vendors, that there will be something close that we can order.
Yeah.
Just saying, if y'all call old dude over at the box shop, John, and tell him to get on that grill like he did last time I was down that way, he'd be all right. That stuff is good.
Oh, there's Casey. Oh gosh. The roof stepper. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
I think we said his name just enough to awaken the spirit.
Yeah. Kate said plenty of restaurants in a 3-mile radius.
There we go.
Hibachi barbecue, hot dogs, and that one that does everything. Okay. Plus the food truck. So yes, there will be food trucks out there.
Okay. Excellent. And Mr. Luther, I hope you got your trunk fixed. He done broke a hinge off of his trunk.
Let's bring an SPL box and a demo box. 2 boxes?
That sounds like work.
Not 1, but 2? Oh, okay. Fancy.
Sounds like
Good
way
evening.
too much work for me.
Yeah, it does sound like a lot.
What's up, Aaron?
I'm pretty sure we could all help you find a location. There, if you get to looking, you can find somewhere. Always. Because it ain't like Baseheads need much. We need some portable bathrooms and some food trucks. You got a taco truck, we're happy.
And that's it. Because we really don't even care about the weather. As long as it's, you know, it's a.
Man, I'll stand there in a tornado eating my tacos. I don't care.
They got a good taco truck. Yeah.
Snowing,
Exactly.
sleeting.
I'm still gonna run lanes. I don't care what's going on.
They would still be. Is that mirror required too?
David, Jonathan, I'm gonna have to hurt both of you pretty soon, man. I'm getting hungry just watching your comments about stuff. Damn, man.
Right.
Tacos and pizza.
To the Hertz Brothers and get a gas the Hertz Brothers pizza. Ain't those little pizzas in the gas station that they have. My kids love them. So
I ain't above eating them.
Brian, you want the first demo?
You better wake up early. You want the first
Yeah.
demo. That form quick.
Yeah. I had a couple of, hey, can I get the first? I don't even know who's ever out there already. When I get out there, that's all I can say. But you'll get one.
What's this about a donut and eating contest?
Chris, that might be tomorrow for me.
I don't know whose idea that was. But yes, there is a donut eating contest at the show. A legitimate donut eating contest.
Yes.
I am absolutely probably going to win that. I practice this every morning.
What? Yeah, so they have a donut eating contest. I can't wait to see that. I'm gonna have to shut it down for a while to go over to watch that because I need to see how this goes. Definitely how this goes. Shane,
All right.
if the show starts at 2 o'clock. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was about to ask, what time we ending?
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
And then we're headed to level 1, correct?
Correct. I'm sorry, 8 p.m. I was so wrong. I don't know where I got 7 o'clock from. 8 p.m. I stand corrected. 8 p.m.
All right. They got questions about the donuts.
See?
We got sprinkles on these donuts.
Oh, wow. Ben, what kind of donuts are there? They want to know.
I'd have to be doing glazed donuts myself, and I've been known to, even though I'm diabetic, I've been known to throw down a dozen or so.
Oh my
A dozen?
God.
It's never killed me yet.
Oh my gosh.
The possibility is there, but I like spiking my blood sugar to about 600.
Living on the edge,
600
huh?
out.
Living on the edge with the donuts, huh?
Oh. I might can enter this contest then, because that's my jam.
Exactly, David. I haven't hit 160 yet.
Krispy Kreme.
Kate, if you could throw the donuts way up here to Sioux Falls, I'd go head to head with any one person down there.
Love to give
There you go.
a demo in my car.
I'll give you a demo.
You're going to be at the show, right? If you're going to be at the show, then I'm going to come get a demo.
Girl, that car is amazing.
It lights up at night under the black lights.
Ooh,
It's got, yeah.
It's something to see. It really is. It looks like lightning going through the whole car and neon, like green, yellow.
really?
Yes.
Let me see.
It's 812s or 1212? 812s.
Victor said he got next on the demo.
Yeah, 812.
I don't even want to put that up, man.
If you got the bag hanging from your knee, you're in the
Oh,
I'm a grenade for the win.
Only Luther would say that.
Astronaut style, huh?
That's what I thought.
Oh my God.
And there's a few times that not saying that that I've worn the adult diaper to get at the eating contest, but a couple friends in the Twin Cities, we went to one of the Upper Midwest has a chain called Hoo Hot. It's a Mongolian barbecue where you fill up your plate and they cook it for you in a gigantic wok. And I think the four of us, I think Mike, Russ, and I went up at least 3 times each. And I'm going to guess at the time that Mike probably outweighed me by about 60 or 70 pounds. And if you don't know DJ Rusticles, Chris is a big guy and he probably doubled my weight. And he was looking pretty tired after the third bowl, yet I was not. So, yeah. If there's an eating contest that is something out there, I'd put money on myself if I could. I'd be Pete Rose. Joey Chestnut is my hero. So there you go.
That's funny.
Oh yeah. Oh.
We're going to have more people at the donut eating contest than running lanes.
Right. Right.
I don't have a trying to think if there's even a, because you guys mentioned Krispy Kreme before. I don't even know if there's a Krispy Kreme in Sioux City, to be perfectly honest. But if there isn't, well, I'll substitute some different donuts for myself up here, but I'll go for a dozen on Saturday morning. There's a nice little place up in Fargo that I know that makes fantastic donuts, and they're a hell of a lot better than Krispy Kreme.
I'm gonna enter my oldest. She's 10. She's hitting that age where she's trying to eat everything, and then her metabolism. I'm gonna enter her and see, and let her see how she does. Now, if she wins against your, oh yeah.
Take care, sir. All right. Anybody going to Columbia Sunday? What's Sunday?
I know they're having a Shane Stafford. I think that's they're having a show. I can't exactly remember where it is. We might stop by. We have to pass back through Columbia on our way home. So, and it's right off the highway. If I'm not mistaken, it's right off the highway. So I don't want to drive by and they look over like, oh no, she didn't. No one there. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna look it up. Not sure what the show. I'm just gonna.
Mhm.
Yep, Quaker Steak and Lube right there. I thought it was a flyer. Okay, hold on. Yeah. No. I have to find the flyer. You got the flyer? Junior, you have the flyer or the the time for it? But there is an event. Very much so.
And that's a pretty car in the background. Like that.
It's a nice blue Latrell. Very nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Very, very nice.
Oh, good to see you, sir.
Lane, what's up?
I hardly ever get to hang out and talk with him anymore. Now that I'm on the other side of the map.
I know.
But now I got a whole new group of shows to start going to.
Are you excited about that?
I hit the other coast. Now I can hit this one and be all right.
You excited about that? A new area, new branching
I
out
am.
the other way? Okay.
I am. I get Dallas and around Fort Worth, so I'll actually have a larger demographic to work with.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to do shows here at the shop, so I got a place for everybody to come to now.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be amazing. Oh yeah.
Kind of something a little different for us.
It does help
All
out
right.
having a shop.
Let's go back through the shows that we have this weekend for Base Wars and let
Certainly
everybody
can.
go early tonight. That way we can all get to some.
Suppose we'll get yours out of the way since we've been talking about it, but that is the Team No Chill event. That is in Auburn, Alabama this weekend. These are all Sunday shows, or excuse me, Saturday shows, by the way, but they have varying starting times. So Team No Chill is going to start at 2, and there is going to be an after party. There is a link in I saw it earlier that said the level 1 location for the after party for it. I did look at that, and that's how I know it's 1,800 miles away from me. But so you got that one on Saturday, starts at 2:00. We also got Spring Jams, which is going to be Pop Tart. That is going to be in Ashland City, Tennessee. That one starts at 9 a.m. on Saturday. You got Marion, Indiana. That's going to be Brandon's Base Wars birthday bash. He's in that one. That's going to be Marion, Indiana. Again, that one is on Saturday at 11. And Jimmy and Sonia are having the Heartland Base Wars with the KC Showdown and Denny Eddy. Denny always throws a massive show, and they are always top notch. That one is going to be in Kansas City at the Riverfront Park, E.H. Young Riverfront Park specifically. Hotel and casino right next door to that. And unfortunately, I have one bad memory of that location, but that's only because that's the one show where I got beat. And yes, I mean only one show. So, got those 4 this weekend. All of them on Saturday, starting at different times. Next Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we got like 8 more shows coming up. So, a lot of good stuff coming up. If you can't find a show this weekend, we definitely got something next weekend. And if not, then we still got following weekend after that. Out California, I know Richard's got a show, and about 6 or 7 more on the last weekend of the month coming up. So about 20 shows still this month for you folks.
Excellent. I'm glad to see these Base Wars judges getting rolling, and the weather's getting warm enough for us to get back out. And I appreciate you coming on with us tonight. I also appreciate you hosting the show. This is going to be a blast.
It's going to
I
be.
can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Well, if you're supplying the donuts for it, then I need $10 up here. You can
Let's
cash
go
that
through
in.
this. You need 25 to get in the gate with your car. That way you can compete. You need 30 for your first run. And if you want to compete in a second class, you need 20 more. Yep. We're about to have a great summer.
Oh yeah.
Because, man, it seems like the season kind of started early this year. And it
I
may
thought
be
it was
because it never really ended last year. It's just kind of blending together again.
Mhm.
It's like when they were telling me up north, they were rebuilding. It was rebuild season. And I was like, we don't have that. We don't have a minute to catch our breath down in the South.
Yeah, you just gotta keep going, and hey, you gotta get in where you fit in between shows. That's your rebuild season there. Like that's what it is. Not a whole shutdown season, and everybody is, on the same page of okay, everybody's rebuild. Let's bring it. No, hey, you messed something up this weekend. You pushing it to try to make the other shows, especially if it's shows that you really want to go to. So you're really trying to
Oh, yeah. You can get a whole rebuild done Monday through Friday working after work. Trust us, we've all done it.
Yes.
Trying to make that show.
Yep.
Amazing how much sleep we lose.
I take naps.
I've gone to shows with the car ripped apart. I've gone to shows where someone else has been driving and I've been putting together or actually putting the subs in the box in the back seat while driving down the interstate. Fun.
I have had guys build a box in the lanes. Be waiting in line building the box.
I've modified a box in the lanes before and did better, and many different things.
Man, that was a great
my
day.
car for other people at the shows and giving them the equipment out of my car at the shows just to make sure that they compete.
Dedication. Very much so.
Good night. And I hope your amp comes in time. And I will see you Saturday. All right. Nothing else to go over tonight? If not, we can all either get to work or go eat dinner.
Oh yeah.
Little of both.
Yep.
All right.
Gas
Well,
station
since
right
we have
away.
nothing else, we will say goodnight to everybody. Thank you again for coming. And we will show one of Billy's great videos on our way out.
All right. See you folks on Saturday, some of you.
All right.
Best Wars is coming to Slamaholics. Come out and see some of the loudest vehicles in the world. It will definitely put a smile on your face. Bring the whole family to Lucas Oil Motor Speedway Park June 8th and the 9th. If you're a competitor, pre-register and choose Base Wars as your interest in the show.